Welcome! Today we will be doing a breath and yoga sequence to connect our bodies to compassion's gift of welcome. If you have any difficulty with any of the poses, just focus on the breath portions. Breath is such a powerful way to connect with the body. Yoga began as a spiritual practice in ancient India, centering on bringing the mind, body, and spirit into oneness with the divine. This meaningful practice has grown globally, with people of all faiths and belief systems finding nourishment in different variations. It's a powerful reminder of how we learn from one another. And when we say namaste, we connect with siblings across the world. Breathing is at the heart of yoga, and breath itself is a physical way to receive and release. As we reflect on the ways compassion makes us release, accept, and welcome, we will focus on breath alongside some basic yoga poses. So let's get started.
Begin sitting on the floor, legs crossed. Take 3 deep, slow breaths. Inhale, I see. Exhale, and welcome. I see, and welcome. Move into child's pose. Kneel forward, big toes together, knees making a V, and stretch your arms forward. Let your forehead rest on the ground. Child's pose is a position where we connect with God's creation, the earth, and God's spirit within each of us as we bow our bodies and hearts. From child's pose, move into tabletop pose. Feel the steadiness and how your hands and knees firmly plant into the ground. The table is a place of regrounding. Feel your steadiness. There's room for everyone at God's table. Stretch your hips up and your legs back and your arms straight into downward facing dog. We let ourselves be stretched and prepared to see what's to come. Lower your hips into plank pose, then lower further to the ground. Straighten your arms and stretch your upper body, head toward the sky. We face the sun and welcome what this day holds for us. Lower your upper body back to the ground, push your hips and legs up into downward facing dog once more. From here, jump both feet forward, or step one foot, then the other, to meet your hands. Slowly roll your back up until you're standing straight and tall in mountain pose. Reach your arms up to the sky, then draw them into prayer form right by your heart. You can repeat this sequence as many times as you would like. Let's do it once more together. Sit down on the floor, legs crossed, and take deep breaths. Inhale, I see. Exhale, and welcome. I see, and welcome. Move into child's pose, Balasana. Connect with God's creation, earth, and God's spirit within each of us, bowing our bodies and our hearts. Breathe in and out here. transition to table pose, Varmanasana. Here we reground ourselves, feeling steady, knowing there's room for all of us at God's table. Transition to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Let yourself be stretched and prepared to see what's to come. Move down into upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, facing the sun and welcoming what this day holds for us. Exhale, come back to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Stretching your body, breathing in and out. Jump both feet forward or step both feet forward to bring them between your hands. And then slowly roll up until you're standing straight and tall in mountain pose, Tadasana. Reach your arms up and draw them into prayer form right in front of your heart.
We end yoga with a bow, holding our hands together at our hearts and bowing our heads. Doing this helps us share the foundational yoga greeting, Namaste, a call to see one another the way that God sees each of us. One interpretation of this phrase is that the light in me sees the light in you. When we see that in each other, we're one, we're connected. Namaste.